TiggPolitics back again. And this time we got Steve Harvey, man. This man right here, I feel like he too old to be speaking on what the young folks got going on, for one. For two, didn't he have like 2 or 3 failed marriages or something like that before he actually got into the marriage that he's in right now? Ain't this his 3rd time being married, if I ain't mistaken? Like, I hate that, you know, it be people that's on their 3rd marriage. Not his 1st marriage, y'all. He on his 3rd marriage and trying to tell other people how the fuck to operate. My only thing is this: why the other 2 failed? Was it because you wasn't doing what you telling us to do now, or was it because, I don't know? Obviously, you wasn't doing something right, or either, you know, y'all just weren't meant to be together or something. But my question is this: why is always the old niggas like him that's trying to tell us how to operate and move, when, like I said, you on your 3rd marriage, bro? You ain't did nothing right the first 2 times. You know what I'm saying? The only reason you probably got it right this time is because, you know, at this point your old ass ain't finna get nobody. So you gotta be smart and be like, okay, it's time to stop bullshitting, because ain't nobody gonna want my old ass after a while. You feel me? So, but yeah, man, let's just listen to this shit. Wait, I can't do nothing today. Come on, bro. You need a nap or something, man. You must be needing a nap.
So I saw this post when I was scrolling through Instagram, and let me tell you something. Okay, I'm not shocked.
It's okay.
Let me just start off by saying I'm not shocked that Steve Harvey has disappointed me. Okay, let's be clear. We already know. Okay, he definitely has like the mindset of a father with daughters who was raised in that happy wife, happy life. Like, we already know. But you know, he's having this conversation with Shannon Sharp as the perspective of, like, from man to man, and talking about the state of men today, right? So he's kind of trying to keep it onto the men to have accountability for their own actions. But as a woman, you know, I feel like I can impart just my 2 cents, my opinion on this conversation with the 2 of them, because every time that he is talking about men and women of today, he is taking all fault and all accountability off of women and putting all the blame on men. And if we look at society right now, that is just clearly untrue.
Facts.
There are men who are capable, there are men who are able, and there are women who are very delusional, who make it seem like you have to fit a certain criteria. And I personally, okay, feel as though for men to sit down and say, okay, it is my job to take care of you. If I have children with you, it's also my job to take care of them too. What kind of...
And see, that's my thing, though. Technically, right now, I'm taking care of my daughter, bro. You feel what I'm saying? My girl at work. I'm an entrepreneur. The entrepreneuring ain't entrepreneuring right now, in a sense, meaning that I ain't really making no money. You feel me? But she is. And guess what? We ain't got to spend money to have somebody to watch our baby for us either. So we saving money by me being here with my baby. Whether it was me or her, somebody was going to be here with her. Period. So that's just one thing to get clear. Me, personally, I'm going as hard as I can, because I do not want to go back to work for nobody, bro. Like, I'd rather be the boss, meaning like I'm hiring people and they work for me. Because I know I'll be a good boss. You feel me? Because I know how to keep everybody wanting to come and do the job. You feel me? That's the problem with jobs. Y'all don't make y'all employees want to come to work. The work environment gonna be so fucking cool to the point where I'm gonna have to tell them, no, bro, you can't work today. You off today, bro. You done work too much. Take a break. Like, that's the type of environment I want, where I gotta make my people take breaks. And that's when you know you got a good work environment. When you got to make your employees take a day off, when they don't want to be off. Come on, man. I'm just saying that's how it should be for the relationship side of things too, though. But yeah, man, the world got everybody thinking that everybody could be rich, and that shit ain't true. Cause somebody got to work at McDonald's, somebody got to work at Burger King, somebody got to work at goddamn Kroger's and KJ's. My girl work at KJ's right now. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody got to do those jobs. Somebody got to be the police officer. Somebody got to be the goddamn mailman. Somebody got to, you know what I'm saying? People got to do those things. We need people to do those particular jobs. You feel me? And then you know you got me. I love children. I want to open my own daycare, honestly, and run that bitch for real. Be in that bitch. Like, I'm going to be the security and the owner of the daycare. I'm going to be in that bitch, sitting at the door, you know, watching everybody come in. I'm going to have a metal detector, make sure, you know, checking people for weapons, all kind of shit. Yeah, my daycare going to be lit, bro. You feel me? Yeah. And my daughter ain't going to never go to it, but she going to own it. Ain't that right, mamas? You going to own your daycare. You gonna own your daycare, mamas. You're gonna own your daycare. Yeah, she's gonna own her daycare, mama. Yes, mamas. Yes, mamas. Okay, let's go.
What kind of woman am I going to be, you know, responsible for? Am I going to be responsible for a woman who's going to mother my children in a way that is going to be to their demise? Am I going to be responsible for taking care of a woman who's going to turn around and everything that I've molded, you know, her to be, every way that I've directed her, everything that I've taught her, that I showed her, that I've led her, she's going to turn around and decide one day that she doesn't want to be with me, and she's going to take all that knowledge elsewhere and then try to take me for everything that I got? Turn my children against me? It is not crazy or insane for men to have that state of mind that they want to be sure that they are sowing into good ground. That's what we call knowledge. It is important to know what your counterpart is bringing to the table. Women have never got confused with that. Women have never been confused with criteria, with, you know, he gotta be tall, he gotta be this, he gotta look like this, he have to smell good, he gotta this. Women have always had their list. What is wrong with the men stepping up to the forefront, understanding?
You hear all these things, she dropping jewels, man. Let's fast forward this shit though.
Anymore, and I know for a fact that's not true. There are women out there who exist. Where they at? Sometimes they at work. Okay, sometimes they in the house, being a homebody, wishing upon a star. Okay? Sometimes they in my DM. Sometimes they in my comment section.
Well, I'm looking for another girl. 'Cause I got my wife, but if there's any women out there that's just so strong and so independent and just want to be the one that's the breadwinner and go to work and all that good stuff, and you want to be in this poly relationship, holla at your boy. Because I want to be a stay-at-home dad. I'd rather be with my kids. Me, I feel like personally how I'm supposed to protect and provide. If I'm providing, I can't be protecting while I'm providing. But me, I'm going to protect and provide at the same time by either getting this YouTube money or helping people get financial services. And it's going to end up working out for me. I know it is, because I love helping people. You feel me? But to that lady or that woman out there that wants to be a part of this relationship and you want to continue to work and you don't want no man stopping you from your grind and your hustle, or you don't want nobody holding you back but lifting you up, come holler at your boy, and me and my wife would definitely be your biggest supporters. Yes. 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 We do not mind. You feel me? You ain't sharing us, we sharing you.
They are perfecting themselves so that when they get into, and the fact that they're in my DM and in my conversation, that they're trying to get themselves to a space so that they can attract better. So that they are a full 100% person before they get into this relationship with the man who has to start from ground zero. But it's unhealthy to have the rhetoric that men should not have standards. That men should not be concerned about what the woman brings to the table. And for him to say she can make another you, I think, to me, that kind of like exposed all the faults in his argument
She can make another you, but how? If it wasn't for me, it wouldn't be a me. You dig what I'm saying?
Just him saying that. Because you're making it seem as though this woman can assist this man in creating a child, right? He has to plant the seed. She's the oven. She cooks his seed, and ding 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 ding, tick.
Everybody try to. That's why me and my girl, we address our child as our child. You feel me? We address when she was pregnant, we was pregnant. You feel me? Like, because at the end of the day, it took me to mix with you to get her. Nobody is less important than the next. We both important in this whole situation, dog. So nobody can look at the next person as less. I don't give a fuck that you had to hold her in your stomach for 9 months. I had to deal with you while you held her in your stomach for 9 months. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Y'all bear childs for the reasons y'all bear the child. And the reason why birth hurt the way birth hurt is because y'all some hard-headed motherfuckers. Y'all don't listen. If y'all just listen to God, man, y'all probably would have had babies without even having to have them. Meaning that them motherfuckers just probably appear. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all made birth hurt. You feel me? Animals don't seem to be in pain when they give birth. You ever notice that shit? You ever seen a dog give birth? You ever seen a cat give birth? You ever seen a cow give birth? You ever seen a horse give birth? They just spit that motherfucker out. They don't be, you know what I mean? They don't be screaming and shit. They just, it's almost like they took a shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
This child is born in a...
Steve Harvey got that happy wife, happy life mentality. No, happy home, happy zone, goddammit.
It's definitely another him.
Happy home, happy zone.
But she can
happy
also
home, happy zone.
Make
happy
that
home,
other
happy
him
happy home,
a horribly
happy home, happy zone.
feminized
happy
version
home, happy zone.
of himself.
Happy home, happy zone. Happy home, happy
she
zone.
Can make that other him turn around and despise the root in which that child comes from. Think about that. We've seen it over and over again. Women manipulate and turn the minds of their children against their fathers because of their own feelings, or because the relationship doesn't work out, or because things don't go their way.
Right. And that's the lamest shit ever. Let's fast forward though.
It feels like he could never catch a break because he's always going through something through you with them.
Right. I love women like her.
And that also takes away from the fact that men are the ones who impregnate women.
Do pee, girl. You laughing?
Another thing that I absolutely have to talk about as well is when he says the part about
you can
do it without a man, but who wants to? He had so much to say that women are, the lick, the this, the cat's meow. Women are, life makers. Women are all these things. But as a man, he's saying, who can live? Well, maybe you could live without a man, but who want to? So you're basically agreeing with the fact that women can do life without men, but then in the same conversation, you're saying that men can't do life without a woman. Doesn't make sense to me. We need each other.
Right.
We need each other.
Right.
A lot of people always talk about, women try to act like they're the prize.
Give me this.
And men are for sure the prize. Okay, we both are. When women have the mindset that they're the prize, it's egotistical.
You pulling my hair, girl. Give me this.
When men have the mindset that they're the prize in the relationship because of provision. Because they feel like they're at a space that they are able to take care of. This woman don't have to do nothing. She don't have to work. She don't have to do anything else. She can just sit back and be led, and he's gonna be in the driver's seat.
What you see?
But the true prize is both. The true prize is a feminine woman and a masculine man meeting.
You slammed
on my face,
girl.
Harmony.
You slammed on my face.
That is a bond unbreakable.
And you can have an alpha female with a beta male. I done seen it. For myself. And beta men don't mean that they won't, protect their woman. That just mean that they submit to their woman. Don't mean that if a dude come up and try to talk to their girl or disrespect their girl or something like that, that don't mean that they won't whoop your ass or kill you. That just means that they submit to their woman. Dig what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sure I stress that to you enough, because I don't want you to see a beta male. I don't want you to see a man that submit to his wife and think he a hoe, and now he done chopped your top off, because that does not mean a nigga is soft because they cater to their woman. That just mean they love their woman. Understand that. Don't take a beta male as a weak ass nigga, because them betas will be the ones to kill your ass. Fuck around with the fuck arounds. You dig? I just want to throw that out there.
It's a bond that literally anything can come from that. Positively. When two people come together and they're on the same mission and they have that masculine and that feminine balance, they're unstoppable. The relationship as a whole is the prize. And you know what makes that relationship the prize? Is the selflessness between those two people. I care for you, you care for me. I want your best interest, you want my best interest.
Real shit. That's what I'm talking about. That's me and Bay all day.
I have your back, you have my back.
I want to see you win, you want to see me win. You feel me? We winning.
Not I'm the prize, so everything I do, you got to do this for me, and everything you do, I got to...
Winning. Right. Who the fuck do y'all think y'all is? You ain't shit either.
It's foolishness.
Foolishness. You feel me? She's saying everything I've been saying.
And people don't understand how much harder it makes the balance of the relationships when these conversations are had. When you're trying to tell men that they're thinking in the wrong way for caring about their best interest. When you're not telling women the same thing. You're not. Even saying, right? Even saying that if a woman chooses wrong, it's it's not her fault. It's because of the guy she chose that she's in the predicament.
Well, duh.
That's a woman's accountability.
Like, damn, they don't get blamed for nothing. Like, god damn, bro. Like, god damn. So
he says, right? If you guys are listening keenly, he says that for a woman to be, in a relationship with a man and she can make another him, that, what else does she need to bring to the table? So that is alluding to the fact that any woman that comes into a relationship, because she has the ability to procreate, she doesn't need to have the ability to do anything else, to serve or to respect or to uphold principles or anything else. Just because she has the ability to procreate, that is enough for her to bring to a relationship, and that is a bold-faced lie.
Alright, man, that ain't hell.
That's not true.
That's bullshit, man. And that's from a perspective. Y'all gotta understand, these two wealthy, rich men talking here. If y'all ass ain't rich or wealthy as them, you can't listen to no advice from somebody that got money and your ass broke. It ain't, the rules don't apply for the same, they don't apply the same. You get what I'm saying? Period, point blank. A lot of their respect from their women come from the fact that they got money. A lot of these people with money, bro, you take their money from them, bro, they really lame as hell, bro. You know which ones was cool without the money. You know what I'm saying? You know which ones was cool without the money. And you know which ones wasn't. Come on, bro. You think Steve Harvey was cool before he got money, bro? Come on, bro. Stop playing.
What about respect?
Stop playing, bro.
What about decency? What about class? What about honor?
Right. Ain't mentioned none of that, but we supposed to just let a bitch do it up. Man, you sound crazy as hell, man. You sound stupid. You sound like a nigga that got all girls. You can't have a son. He must be ain't got no son or something, bro. Cause ain't no way you got a son and you sound like this, dog. Man, you gonna have your son basically with a fucking city girl. Matter of fact, your son gonna end up with a bitch like Lori Harvey. And then you gonna really get to see. You know what I'm saying? Cause boy, he must be ain't got no son. Cause ain't no fucking way, dog.
What about honesty?
You trying to basically tell a bitch she can do whatever she want to a nigga, and it's okay. That's what you really telling them.
I can keep going.
Man, you sound crazy as hell, boy. For real.
That's the problem, is that a lot of women have the ideology that because I have the ability to procreate, or because I have a womb, that's good. I'm good enough.
No.
Listen, any man will be happy to be with me because I got a womb.
No, every
that's
bitch
delusional.
Got a womb. Like what? Bitch, I can go fuck ugly hoe.
That makes no sense.
Have her go to work.
Another thing that I definitely wanted to talk about is the fact that he's saying, try living without a woman. I've never heard a man anywhere say that they don't need women.
What, man? What?
I've never heard them say that.
You ain't gonna never hear me say that.
But I constantly hear women say it.
I need me a girl.
We have a married woman who made a song about how she don't need no man.
Right. How the fuck?
Think about it. I've never heard men say, I don't need these women. The problem is that a lot of people don't like when women don't have a stronghold on men.
And
when a man can, explore options of women,
the only
but
time
he doesn't sit down and commit to one woman, people don't like that.
About fuck me, hold up.
They don't like the fact that they don't have
That's the only time we said
man
that.
who understands his value.
Because she said fuck up first. That's why. That's the only time.
I hate that.
You feel me?
A woman can know her value plus add tax. A man, if he knows his own value, people always trying to humble him.
We ain't need him. We just said that
arrogant.
shit with hoes
He
and
needs
tricks.
to chill. He needs to relax. It's not that serious.
Oh, it ain't that serious, huh? Well,
society does it. Women do it. And you.
We done with this because, she going on, and she really telling the truth. She giving it from the perspective of a woman. And I agree with everything she's saying.
Be lucky if his mama didn't do it to him first.
Like,
we gotta be real.
When babies act like they can do more than what they can, like she can't even crawl yet. Like, where are you going?
Healthy relationships is if we're being real.
Where's she going?
Not gimmicky.
Like,
not just saying stuff because we want it to sound good.
And with that being said, I'm gonna end it right here. If you wanna go catch the rest of that, there it go right there. That's the name of the title of it, all that good stuff. We been lit today. My baby done took another. She about to take another nap. She need another nap. What time it is? It's almost time for that 6 o'clock nap. That 6 o'clock nap come around, boy. Matter of fact, we might all get in this car and go for a ride. Honestly. But anyways, man, make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment. I love y'all. Be easy, and and make sure y'all send some donations, man. Like I told y'all, I'm not finna leave my baby by herself. Period. Let them know, like, me and my daddy going to the top. Tell them, baby. I'm mad you petting my head. Don't you slide in my head, girl. Don't you slide in my head. She's so damn bad. You try to slide in my head, girl. That's what you try to do. My little spooky. Alright, y'all. We out. Say see you later. Say see you later. Say see you later. Say see you later. She did it this time, y'all. We out.